In the previous class, we have covered biotic component. Yes. Okay. So, Dua Khan. Dua Khan, am I audible to you? Am I audible to you? Dua? Mehtab Nadir. Dua having some connectivity problem. Mehtab. Yes. What are the biotic components of an ecosystem? Hmm. Yeah. Izhan. Yes. Izhan, am I audible to you? Izhan, am I audible to you? Izhan, Adib, Muhammad Adib. Yes. So, name the biotic component of the ecosystem. Just name. Hmm. Okay. And microbes. Any specific name we are giving to these microbes, which are helpful in ecosystem? They are very means as per their need in the ecosystem. Some microbes are means harmful also, but some are very important, and without that the recycling of the nutrient is not possible. To them we have given some name. So it's not audible, my voice is not audible to everyone. So, means like to whom I'm not audible, they must be having some connectivity problem, because other are saying that I'm audible. So anyway, so yes, Fatma Zafar, you tell me what are decomposers and detrivores. Fatma Zafar, am I audible to you? No response. Ukasha. Ukasha Noman, am I audible to you? Ukasha Noman. Yes. What are decomposers and detrivores? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Only bacteria? Only bacteria? Decomposers are just. Hmm. That's good. Yes, yes. So bacteria and fungi, they act as decomposer. What does it mean? Decomposers means? Yes, they break down organic matter into simpler substances so that they can be used by the autotrophs. Yes, and yes, Rahma Khalid, you tell me what is the difference between decomposer and detrivores? Yes, Sadiqa Shakil. What is the difference between why we have given the specific name to these detrivores? Means what's the difference between decomposer and detrivores? Hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, yes. Hmm. 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 Detrivores are actually they live on decomposing small fragments of decomposing means the means after decomposition or after breakdown some fragments are still left. So the small fragments they are what you can say decomposed by the detrivores. Like earthworm consume like listen like earthworm consume the small fragments of organic matter, and when it releases the excretory substances of feces, that is the simpler form of the nutrient that can be absorbed or mixed with the soil directly. Fine. So they can be means like they can be further. I referred by. Yes. 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 They scavengers they directly consume the organic matter, and they just what you can say the part of it directly decomposition occur by the decomposers like the microorganism bacteria and fungi and small animal the detrivores. So detrivores they can be like directly also they can convert it into the simpler form like small fragment of organic substances they are present in the soil, they are consumed by the earthworm, and when they release their excretory substances, that excretory substance that directly can be mixed with the soil, and that can be utilized by the plants. But some of the retrivores means a small animal they just further break down into the smaller components, and that further decomposed by the bacteria and fungi. So they can be means like directly converted into the simpler form, or can be after the detrivores they can be again decomposed by the decomposer. It can be in both the way. Huh. Basically, the function is to break down those complex substances into the simpler component. Fine. Now here is an exercise on the page number 56. Name the question. No, sorry, name the following. And here are 5 points are there. Have you done? Okay, so I just asking you people raise your hand and I'll ask from you only. Okay, so the first one, all non-living things present in an ecosystem. Raise your hand. Muhammad Umar. Yes, Muhammad Umar. Answer me. Hmm. All non-living things present in an ecosystem. Name it. Name it. Abiotic. Yes. Everyone write in your book. Second, organism that cannot produce their own food. Hmm. Yes, tell me. Heterotroph. Yes. Organism that cannot produce their own food, that is heterotroph. Hmm. Now the third one is category of consumer to which icon lion and tiger belong. Category of consumers to which lion and tiger belongs. Yes, raise your hand. Rayan Khan. Rayan Khan, tell me. Yes, secondary consumer. Now the fourth category of consumer. What's yes? No, lion and tiger they comes in the secondary consumer. Secondary consumer they comes in secondary consumer. Tertiary usually this eagle how can all they are actually comes in the tertiary consumer. No means like secondary consumers are actually the consumer which eat on the herbivores, of course. Hmm. Secondary consumers are fed on the primary consumers. Primary consumers are the herbs. And but you know, if you talk about lion and tiger, they eat the herbivores as well as carnivores, so they can be included. Means like a lion can eat fox as well as rabbit both. Are you listening me? So lion can eat means lion is not it's like a rabbit will come in front of lion or deer will come in front of lion will not eat. So lion can eat the deer as well as the fox. Hmm. So means like lion can be categorized in both the category. Means like it can feed on the herbivores as well as on carnivores. But basically we talked about that they can eat actually the herbivores. So means uh, they can be kept in the secondary consumer because they it's not like they cannot eat the herbivores, so they can eat herbivores. And where you have to keep the lion means that's the thing, means where you will keep when they are eating they can capable to eat the herbivores as well as the carnivores both. So you can means better you keep them in secondary consumer because they can consume primary consumer as well as the secondary consumer both. So they themselves, are you getting it? Means they can consume the primary and the secondary consumer. So on the basis of that case, they consume the secondary consumer, they can be the tertiary consumer. No, but because they can consume the primary consumer, that's why we keep them in secondary consumer. Huh. Huh. They just directly means giving on the fact that that point I have not listened in the video, but They just given the definition on the basis of that they are eating the carnivores as well. But the fact is that they can eat the herbivores also. Yes. Mm. Third stage, but because if you will keep in the third stage, that means that they are not capable for the first stage. That's why they kept in the second, means they kept in the category of the secondary consumer. Got it? Barakallah. Okay, the next one, animal which feed on both plant and animals. Raise your hand. Shema, Shema Rehan. Yes, tell me. Animal which feed on both plants and animals. Omnivores. Okay. And then the fifth one, organism that feed on dead and decaying organic matter. When you raise your hand, then what's the use of speaking in between? Okay, tell. Decomposers and tetrivores also. Just now I explained means directly they can also convert the complex substances into the simpler. So the tetrivores also can be. Okay, now let's start another heading, that is food chain and food web. Yes. So, what do you understand with this term food chain? Because we have studied this food chain in third class also. So, do you have some idea about it? Food chain. Hmm. Hmm. Very good. Anyone else? Aksa Hussain. Yes. Aksa Hussain. Aksa Hussain. Zaira. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Hmm? Who is this? Salman Bhai. Who is this? Who is this, Salman Bhai? Okay. So, Yasser, you tell me what is food chain? I just want to tell you, like, if someone is sharing the link of our class to someone, that is, if you are thinking you cannot be traced, so it's not like this. You can be traced, and the person who is entering in the Zoom meeting, that also can be traced, because the IDs are means, if we cannot trace by the name, but Zoom can trace, means the Zoom is having everybody's ID. Yes, means you cannot send. It's our duty. It's teachers' duty to send the link to any student. If someone is not able to join the meeting, that's teachers' meeting. That's teachers' responsibility, not yours. You cannot share your Zoom ID to everyone. Means link to anyone. So if someone is asking from you, even your classmate only, you just inform me. I will share. It's my duty. And if some like with the different name, they are the different, these unwanted guests are entering in the class, and they are thinking that with the name they cannot be trusted, but Zoom knows every id is feed with the Zoom. If we complain about it, that it comes in the cyber crime, one can be behind the jail if you know, if we complain to Zoom. And the one who is sharing the link means because of that only this problem starts, so that it also comes under this the same crime only. So don't share the link with anyone. If someone means not able to join the meeting, they can contact me. You can tell that some this student not able to join because of this. So it's our responsibility, not yours. And if someone is thinking by name is cannot be trusted, so don't be confused with it. Every information is with the Zoom, and they just know who is entering in the Zoom meeting, even the name whatever it is, because there it is feed in the with the id only. Got it? So don't share link with anyone. So let's start food chain. Yes, you were correct. So this is actually the relationship between the different organ feeding relationship, means how they are they eat the different organism, or are how they are being eaten by the different organism. This is the feeding relationship between different type of organism. And this feeding relationship is actually what, it's the transfer of energy. It's a transfer of energy step by step. How step by step? from producer from producer to the consumer. And consumer, we talked about how many type of consumers are there. We know that the consumers are categorized into three category: primary, secondary and tertiary. So how the energy transferred from the producer to the consumer, that relationship is actually the food chain. So the food chain start from the producers. I'll show you the images. Producers are the green plants, or you can say the chlorophyllus part of the plant that can capable to make food. For the autotrophs, you can say the chlorophyllus plants are the autotrophs, and they are actually the producers. They are the only producers who can make food. So this is the first, what you can say, if we talk about pyramids. So this is the what you can say, the down the basic means the base of the pyramid is of producers, because they are actually consume more amount of energy. If we talk about that, before producers, one more layer can be shown, that is of energy, means the energy that we get from the sun, that is solar energy, that is consumed by the producers. And that producers that convert the solar energy into chemical energy, and that chemical energy is transferred from producer to the consumer. And consumer, we know that they are of how many types? Three types: primary, secondary and tertiary. Apart from that, scavenger, decomposers and detrivores are also there. Like here, if you see the pyramid of energy, and this the producer, they consume the most amount of energy, means the solar energy they get from the sun, they consumed it. And just 10% is moved to the next level. The next trophic level is get only the 10%, rest 90% is lost in the form of heat. So in this way energy is transferred, means from producer to the primary consumer, then primary consumer to the secondary consumer, secondary consumer to the tertiary consumer. In this way the energy is transferred from one trophic level to the another trophic level, and the energy transfer is always unidirectional. Unidirectional means, yes, what does it mean? Unidirectional energy flow is always unidirectional. Yes, Manasa. Unidirectional flow of energy in the ecosystem or in pyramid or in food chain. What does it mean? Am I audible? Zaira, am I audible to you? Nabiha, yes. Am I audible to you? Am I not audible? No response? Are not able to unmute yourself? Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, Munaza, tell me. What does it mean? Unidirectional flow of energy in the food chain or ecosystem. Yes. What does it mean? My voice is fine. Today is. Now, am I audible or not? You tell me. Screen. Why is screen? Is there means parameter of energy is there on my screen? It's not visible to you. Right now, it's visible or not? Is it visible? Okay, that's good. So I asked the question that what does it mean unidirectional flow of energy in ecosystem or in food chain? What do you understand with this? Yes, yes, tell me. Yes, tell me. Means in the flow of energy should always in one way direction. Means from producer to the consumer. Means producer to the primary consumer, then secondary consumer to tertiary consumer. It always in one way direction. It cannot be like it cannot be reversed. Means it cannot be reversed from consumer to the producer. Just means like a cycle. These nutrient can be reversed. Means nutrient of cycle, that's another thing, but energy flow is always unidirectional. Like here in this picture you can see that the autotrophs, they consume solar energy, and then that solar energy is converted into chemical energy in the form of food, and that is consumed by the primary consumer. That is like caterpillar is there in the picture, and that these caterpillars are categorized under the category of primary consumer, and they are consumed by the secondary consumer, like here in the picture, that is frog. So they consume the primary consumer, and then frog is consumed by the snake, that comes under the tertiary consumer. In the same way, if like in your books the food chain is like that, the producers are consumed by the rabbit, the plant are eaten by the rabbit, and the rabbit eaten by the fox, and the fox is eaten by the lion. Yes, yes. They give something, what give what? We we human being, we human being, of course. We are not giving carbon dioxide. That's useful for the plant. Plant cannot make its food without using carbon dioxide, so you are helpful for them. and when the animals die they decompose by the decompose, so the nutrient cycle also they come means animals are helpful in maintaining the nutrient cycle as well. It's not like the plants are only giving, we are also means like the source of raw material to them. Yes, got it. Yes, anything else? Yes. What happened? It's not visible to you. Okay, okay. You can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot. Have you taken? Have you taken? So in this food chain that I am just showing you, and two three food chains are there in your book also. So here in this, what is that the producers are being eaten by the this primary consumer, and they are eaten by the secondary consumer, and secondary consumer are eaten by the tertiary consumer. So a typical food chain actually shows the producers are eaten by the primary consumer, and then this this go on. The primary is consumed by the secondary, and secondary is consumed by the tertiary. So this is actually the food chain, as here it's visible in this picture. And in your book also, like the plants are consumed by the rabbit, and the rabbit is consumed by fox, and fox is consumed by lion. And one more food chain is there, that grasses are eaten by grasshopper, and grasshopper is eaten by frog, and then frog eaten by a snake, and a snake is eaten by eagle. So in this way, this is actually the feeding relationship. This food chain actually the feeding relationship between the different organisms. Fine. So are you got it? Is this clear? So let's start food web. Okay.